This one. Master cat. Zach, you there?
Yes.
All right, bud. I need you to turn the camera on. All right. How you doing today? How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. What have you been doing today?
Play.
Playing. Oh, I'm jealous. I have not been playing. I've been grocery shopping. Maybe I can play later today. All right. We have our story to read today. Let me just share the screen.
I can play this.
Oh, hold on. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can see it. Oh, Sudoku. Sudoku. That's what that game is called. I like that game. Yeah. I have a Sudoku book somewhere, but unless I got rid of it, I don't remember. That's a good reminder though. Maybe I should get a new one. All right. This story, is called The Master Cat or Puss in Boots. So we know it's about a cat. My cat is running around. All right, so this story is a little bit more than 6 pages. We'll try to read the whole thing today if we can. And if you have a question about any words or what something means, just let me know. And sometimes I will stop us too to explain something. Okay, so when you are ready, we can start. Ready?
Once upon a time, there was a miller who left not more riches to the three sons he had than his meal, his ass, and his cat. The division was soon made. Uh,
Oh, neither.
neither the labor
Oh, lawyer,
lawyer nor the an
attorney.
attorney was sent for. They would soon have eaten up all the polar
Property.
property. The eldest had the male, the second the ass, and the youngest nothing but the cat.
Okay, let's stop there for a moment. That was a lot of new words and difficult words. Lawyer and attorney, kind of the same thing. They are people who help with matters involving the law. So, lawyer or attorney. You can see in the word lawyer, there is the word law. These are rules that the government makes. Professionals who help with matters involving the law. So this guy, he is a miller. I'm not really sure exactly what that means. I guess he owns some sort of a mill. A mill is like a big building that usually inside they put like grain or other types of foods that you can sell, right? So this guy had lots of things. He had a lot of things that he owns, right? Like, I own this phone and I own this pen. These are my things, all right? And we can also call them my property. Property.
Property.
Yeah. Property is something you own. And sometimes it can be, we can usually refer to like if you own a house or a car or animals, anything that is yours. is it's your property. So what do you have? What is something that is your property?
Mm, pen
Yeah, your pen,
and
maybe
pencil case.
your books, yeah, that's good. Your computer, these are all your property. All right. So this guy had a lot of property and he was deciding like when he dies, who will get his property, right? Who will get his property? And um he wasn't planning on giving very much to his sons. And let's see, we said they would soon have eaten up all the poor property. The oldest son, he was allowed to have the mill where they keep the grain, the foods. The second ass, they mean ass means donkey here. Donkey, it's an animal.
Huh?
This word ass in the story, it means donkey. It's an animal. And the youngest son, only his father only was going to give him the cat. If he dies, he will only let his youngest son have the cat. And the older brother gets the whole mill with all the stuff that is worth money. All right, so already we know that the youngest is probably not going to be very happy. All right, so let's keep reading from here.
The youngest, as we can understand, was quite unhappy at having so poor a share.
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 Yeah, he's not very happy that he only gets the cat. He wants something else that is worth more money. Okay, keep reading.
My brothers said he may get their living and somely uh,
Enough.
enough by drawing their stocks together, but for my part, when I have eaten up my cat and made me a muff or his skin, I must die of hunger.
Oh no. Okay, so that might have been a little hard to understand, but it's kind of funny and a little bit scary. Um, my brothers, he said, may get their living handsomely enough by joining their stocks together. So what he means is the brothers can take the stuff that their father gave to them and they can make money with it and they can live very well with it. But for my part, for the youngest guy, he only gets the cat. So he says, when I have eaten the cat and made a muff or some sort of clothing with the cat's skin, I will die of hunger. So he says, if I use this cat, like if I eat the cat, if I use the cat's skin and fur, it will be used very quickly, and I can't do anything with this cat. It won't make me any money. So he's being very dramatic. All right. The word enough. Do you know what enough is?
I don't know.
Okay. Enough means like I only have this much water in my bottle, right? If I am very thirsty, this is not enough water to make me feel better. If I have been out in the sun all day and I really need a lot of water, this is not enough. I need more water. So enough means
More.
um, enough means you have as much as you need. You don't have more than you need. You don't have less than you need. You have enough. Does that make sense? So if I don't have any tissues, I do not have enough. But if I do have some tissues, I have enough. I have what I need. If I need a tissue, I have some. Not enough. I don't have as much as I need. I have less than I need. And it sounds like enough. All right, let's keep going. We have a lot of reading to do, and we keep stopping too much, it'll get too crazy.
The cat who heard all this without uh,
Appearing.
appearing to take any not
Notice.
notice, said to him with a grave and
Serious.
serious ear. Do not
Do not thus afflict.
do not afflict yourself, my master. You have nothing else to do but to give me a bag and get a pair of boots mine for me, that I may
That I may scamper.
I may scamper through the bram, uh,
Brambles.
brambles, and you shall see that you have not too polar a portion in me as you think.
Well, this is very difficult reading. I'm not gonna lie. It's it's hard. Um, all right, so The cat heard all of this going on about the guy eating him and using his skin and fur. The cat, who heard all this without appearing to take any notice, said to him with a grave and serious air. Oh, okay. So the cat is talking to the guy. Do not thus afflict yourself, my master. You have nothing else to do but to give me a bag, get a pair of boots for me, that I may scamper through the brambles, and you shall see that you have not so poor a portion in me as you think. So suddenly the cat is talking to the guy. He's like, don't worry so much. All you have to do is give me a bag, some boots, and go run around in the brambles, like the bushes and the grass, and you'll see that I am actually worth more than you think. I am more valuable than you think. All right, so let's see. Yeah, brambles is like bushes and grass and kind of messy, um, messy bushes and grass and trees. All right, so this is interesting now. The cat is talking. All right, go ahead with the next part.
Through the cat, master did not think much of what he said. He had seen him play such uh,
Cunning tricks, like
cunning tricks to catch rats and mice, hanging himself by the heels or hiding himself.
hang on, we'll go to the next page. Cunning, though, cunning means like clever or smart. So the cat's master, or the owner of the cat, master is like owner or sometimes the boss, did not think very much about he wasn't he doesn't seem very surprised that the cat can talk. And he didn't think too much of it, but he had seen the cat playing very cunning, smart, or clever tricks to catch rats and mice. He would hang himself by the heels or hide himself in the meal or the grain that was in the mill to make believe that he was dead and that he did not altogether despair of his helping in his misery. Okay, so let's start from here again.
In the mill to make believe he was dead, that he did not altogether
Despair.
despair of his helping him in his uh,
Misery. Misery.
misery. Misery when the cat had what he asked for. He put himself very
Oh, that's hard too. Gallantly.
gallantly and putting his bag about his neck, he held the strings of it in his two forepaws and went into
Forepaws.
forepaws and went into warren,
Warren.
warren, where was a great number of rabbits. He put bread and
And actually, I'm not really sure if this is sow thistle or sow thistle. I don't know what this is. But he puts some grain and I think maybe some other kind of grain into his bag.
into his bag and stretching
Stretching.
stretching out at them as if he were um
Dead. Eh.
dead. He waited for some young rabbits not yet um
Okay. Acquainted. Acquainted.
acquainted with the deserts of the world to come and rummage his bag for what he had put into it.
Whew, okay. Good job. That was hard. You got through it very good. Um, all right, so a couple of words we might want to look at here. Despair and misery. So misery means feeling very sad and um, feeling like ongoing sadness. Sadness that is very deep and continuous. So not just sad, but like really, really, really sad. And despair is like sadness with a feeling that there is no hope for things to get better. Okay. So if you feel like you are in despair, you're very sad and you feel like things will probably not get better. Like things are not going to improve. Okay. But he did not altogether despair of his helping him in his misery. So the guy remembered that this cat is very clever and very smart, and he has some skills. He can do some things So maybe he should not feel like things will not be okay. He should not feel too sad or hopeless. All right, so when the cat had what he asked for, he got his bag, he got his boots. Um, he went and put his bag around his neck and held the strings of it with his two forepaws, his front paws. And he went into a warren, which I think is just a place where these rabbits live, um, wherever rabbits tend to go. I have never heard of a warren before, so I'm not sure if it's a grassy area or an area with lots of burrows in the dirt or what exactly. But there is a lot of rabbits there. So he put the the grains that he found into his bag and he stretched out really long. He made his body really long and he laid down on the ground and pretended he was dead. And he waited for the young rabbits to come by. So he is very clever. He's pretending to be dead, waiting for the rabbits to go by, and then he's going to try to get the rabbits. Because the rabbits are going to smell the food in his bag. He has the food in his bag. The rabbits will smell it, but they think the cat is dead, so they'll go right there, and then the cat will get up and he's very clever. So you know the word stretching? What does stretch mean? Do you know, Zach?
No.
No? Stretch is like this, like, ugh. We like stretch, we make our body very long. Or if we have, hold on, I have something I can show you. I have this exercise band. If I pull it like this, I can stretch it and make it longer. It doesn't break or anything. It just stretches and becomes longer.
I know.
Okay, that is stretching. Okay, let's start from here.
Uh, Cur
Scarcely.
Scarcely was he settled, but he had what he wanted, a rash and foolish young rabbit jumped into his bag, and monster tossed my dear Telly drawing close the trains took him and killed him at once. Proud of his prey, he went with it to the place and
Alice.
Alice to the palace and asked to speak with the king. He was soon upstairs into his
Majesties.
majesty's apartment and making a low bowing to the king, he said, I have brought you a
Sire,
sire, a rabbit which my noble lord, the master of um
Carabas, I think.
Carabas, for that was the title which Truth was pleased to give his master has
Oh,
com
sorry. Commanded.
commanded me to present to your ma-
Majesty.
majesty from him.
Okay, let's stop for a second. Okay. So scarcely was he settled, but he had what he wanted. So not very often did the cat get all the rabbits, but that he wanted to get, but this time he was satisfied. He got everything he needed. Uh, one of the rabbits went into his bag, and Monsieur Puss, which is just a very fancy way of saying Mr. Puss, immediately took the strings from his bag and put it around the rabbit's neck and killed the rabbit. He was very proud that he caught this rabbit, and he took it to the palace where the king lives, right? We know that the king is what?
Mm, the king is
He is a ruler of
a ruler of the
a town, ruler of a city, ruler of a country.
mm, a country.
Ah, yes, ruler of a country. And a palace is the big, fancy house or castle where the king lives. Palace. Okay, so the king and queen and all the royal family live in a palace, a very big, fancy house or castle. All right, so he took the rabbits he caught to the king. He was, or he asked to see the king. He was shown upstairs into His Majesty's apartment. His Majesty is a way that people will call the king sometimes. Like if they are talking to the king, they'll say, hello, Your Majesty. All right. And making a low bow. A bow is when you do this, bowing to someone, or sometimes it looks like this. You bow your head. I've brought you a rabbit. Ah, which my noble lord, is the master of Carabas, has commanded me to present to your majesty from him. So he's telling the king that the rabbits are a gift from his owner. Okay, now the owner doesn't know this, but the cat is very clever. And he knows that if he tells the king that it's from his owner, then it will make the king very thankful to his owner. Ah, all right. Keep reading from here.
Tell uh
Tell thy
master, said the king, that I thank him and that I am pleased with his gift. All the time he went and hid himself um, from standing Chrome still
horn.
holding
Mhm.
horn. Still holding his bag open, and when a breeze of air
Partridges.
trees ran into it, he drew he dried the
Strings.
strings and so kept them both. He then went and made a present of these to the king, as he had done before of the rabbit which he took in the warren.
Okay, we can stop for a second. Whew. All right. Tell thy master. Thy is like an old way of saying your master. All right, so the king said, tell your master, remember, master is your owner and boss, that I think him and that I thank him. So tell him thank you, and I'm very pleased. I'm very happy with this gift. So very good. All right, so another time, the cat went and hid himself among the corn. He was hiding in the corn, still holding open his bag, and when a brace of partridges are a kind of bird. So a bunch of birds ran into the corn, and flew right into the bag, and he quick closed up the bag with the strings and caught the birds. And then he took the birds to the king again and said it was a present from his master. All right, so this cat is very clever, and he is trying to make his owner, his master, very happy by making the king like his master. Okay, now we can start from here.
The king, in like a manner raised would
received or took
receive the
partridges.
partridges with great
Oh, oh gosh, I'm sorry. Hold on a sec. My my screen does not want to cooperate with me. Let me
with great pleasure and
pleasure.
pleasure and ordered ordered his
His servants.
his servants
Something, sorry, something just fell big, very, very big fell over outside. It's okay. Ordered his servants, the people who work for the king.
uh over his servants to reward him. The
Reward
cat the cat uh
continued.
continued for 2 or 3 months uh
Thus,
thus to carry his majesty
ma
from time
majesty. Mhm.
majesty
There you go.
from time to time. Some of his masters came one day when he knew that the king was to take the air along the riverside with his daughter, the most beautiful princess in the world. He said to his master, "If you will follow my
Follow.
follow my dreams, your
Advice.
advice,
Mhm.
your fortune is made. You have nothing nothing else to do but go and bathe
Ba bathe.
bathe in the river just at the spot I show through you, and leave the rest to me."
Okay, stop for a second. Let me just check something. Oh, we have many more pages. Okay. Um, so maybe we won't get quite through the whole thing. All right. Great pleasure. Pleasure is like happy, joyful. He's very pleased, he's very happy. And he ordered his so he was very happy with the presents. He liked the rabbits, he liked the birds, and he ordered his servants or his workers to reward the cat's owner for bringing him these things. Reward is like um, reward is like if you do something good and then somebody gives you a gift or money uh, to say thank you. Reward, a gift or money uh, that is given as a gift or given to say thank you for your help or your work. All right, so the cat continued to bring gifts to the king for 2 or 3 months and kept telling him these are gifts from my master, from my owner. And one day, when the king was at the riverside with his daughter, the most beautiful princess in the world, he said to his master, "If you follow my advice, if you listen to what I tell you to do, your fortune is made. You will be very rich. You'll be very happy. You'll get everything you want. But you have to listen to me. You have to do what I tell you. All right. You have nothing else to do but go and bathe in the river. Go to the spot that I show you and leave the rest to me." Ah. So the most beautiful princess in the world is at this river with the king. He knows this. And the cat is telling his master, "Trust me, go to the river." Go to the river. You're going to be very happy. All right. So I think we have to stop there. We did not make it through the whole story. Um, but I think that's okay because we need to take our time with these stories and learn what these words mean. Otherwise, we don't understand what's happening. All right, so let me send you these, and I think next time we'll probably have to finish the story. Oop. Zach, did you already read the whole story for your homework before? Like by yourself?
Yes.
You did? Okay. Um, Let me look at something really quick. There's no. All right. What I want you to do for your homework is read from the page where from where we stopped. This is page, whoops. I have so much trouble with this sometimes. Okay. It's page 40 in the book, page 40. Read from where we stopped again to the end. And I want you to write down or highlight some words that you don't understand this time when you read, okay?
Okay.
I know there's going to be a lot of words you don't understand. You don't have to highlight all of them, but at least highlight maybe 2 words on each page that you don't understand. All right, so I'll put homework, read, Puss in Boots from where we stopped on page 40. And highlight or write down at least 2 words on each page that you do not understand. And then we will look at them next time and I will explain what they mean. Let's see, so we're starting from the spot where it says the marquee of the, select the marquee. Maybe I can do it that way. Okay. So if you look in your chat, I showed you exactly where to start again. And I will put this in the homework group too. All right, Zach, you did a good job. Um, a lot of old words in these stories, and it is complicated writing and reading. So you're doing a very good job getting through it. What are you going to do now? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I don't know.
Don't know. Oh, I wish I didn't know too. I have lots of things to do today. All right. Well, whatever you do, I hope it's fun and I hope you have a good day. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.
Bye.